everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Out with K-Dubs. That's me. Today we have a returning guest who's been on the show quite a few times. Everybody welcome John back. And then we have a new guest, longtime listener, new guest, Mr. Austin. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. This isn't the casting couch, so
this is it's not the casting couch. So this is a little bit, I don't know, maybe not quite as fun as that would be, but it's still a good time.
Pretty similar,
it's
right?
The second best.
Yeah,
it's the second best.
Well, welcome to the show, dude. Thanks for coming on. You two have a long history in the past. That's why this is all kind of happening here. And we've met probably really just this last year, really, through golf. Imagine that, right?
Yeah. I've hung out with your brother, since what?
High school.
Yeah.
2014, 13, 14, 15. Yeah.
I'm sure I've met you a few times.
I'm sure it's just something that I don't. Yeah. It's been a long time.
In passing. Kyle stops in, grabs a beer. Hey, bye. Yeah. Down the road he goes. Like,
Which that's the way it goes. But thanks, fellas, for coming out, hanging out.
Absolutely. Anytime.
What else are we gonna do? Right? I mean, on a Tuesday night, this is the best, man.
It's winter time, even though today was a beautiful day.
Yesterday was gorgeous too. But and then tomorrow goes to shit. But
I still said we should have broke into like Beaver or something like that today and just played a quick, 9, see how long we could go before we get caught.
Climbed in over the back fence at Oak Grove.
Yeah, something.
Dude, could you imagine if we would have done that?
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here doing a podcast. Probably.
No, we'd probably be in jail right now.
But we'd have a hell of a podcast next
week. And our scores would have sucked anyway.
Yeah, true. But, well, your guys just, but.
Oh, easy now. Come on.
Calm down there, buddy. It's a
Not
simulator.
all of us can drive the ball 300 yards on a simulator.
Shit.
I think that simulator is off, though, because genuinely, I feel like he was driving it like 290, 305 consistently. I think he can drive farther. You want me to be honest?
At Beaver, I do. But that's because of the rollout.
Right, because like that new driver that I bought, I was at the Golf Shack before I bought it, and I was just kind of testing it out and stuff like that. And they used the TrackMan app, which is like 99% accurate. I was carrying that thing 280, 290, like no problem, not swinging out of my shoes or anything like that. Farthest I hit that, what was it, 270?
Still, 270 is a poke.
Good.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm very happy with it.
I mean,
there is that difference.
I always love to be in the 225 range.
You're hitting that driver I gave you pretty well.
Yeah, it's turning out all right.
Yeah.
It takes me a little time to get used to everything, but...
Yeah, but I mean... We're not professional. We don't do it every.
Well, we're not professionals yet. That's the key word.
That's the difference.
We win that lottery.
Kyle's on track for the senior league.
Call me old asshole.
I mean,
you are using a senior flex. You are using a senior flex now.
I am getting old. Compared to you guys,
I don't want to hear about it. My wife was pointing out gray hairs last night, man. I was laying on the
gray hairs.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, I know, but dude, like 27. I shouldn't have this shit yet.
Been gray since 25.
Yeah.
It's all right. That's life, man. It happens.
I'm only 28 and walking out of work the other day. My coworker, he looks over and I was talking about how I needed a haircut, and he looks over and he goes, "How old are you?" 28. He's like, "It's a lot of salt in that fucking hair."
Yeah.
Thanks, asshole.
Speaking of the job, how's that going?
Dude, oh my God. I love it.
You glad you switched?
100%. Yeah, 100%. I love it. Everything out there that we do is like quality. It's not like waste of talent.
It's not pushed work, production.
I mean, it is.
You're always going to have that when it comes to business.
It is, but
you're always going to have that because you want the business, because you want the income. So you're always going to have that, but...
It's pushed, but... The main difference out there is like a bit of a gap between the training and how we're used to working in Chicago versus the training and how they're used to working in Rockford. So we can work at a normal pace out there, and it's out in the Rockford area, and it's pretty much the same as like working at a kind of slower pace in the Chicago area. So for us,
so it's a little change for you then.
It is
for the great, but for the better.
It is, yeah, because it's not. We don't have to run as much as we used to in the Chicago area. I mean, everything is bid to account for the hours that are needed to do it, and everything that goes into it.
I mean, I don't think you're ever going to really get past that, though, because I'm still there, man. Like, going from a flat rate mechanic to a union mechanic / operator, like, dude.
Well, I mean, I've been union since high school, but the difference is it's a long drive for us to work is an hour, whereas a normal drive in the Chicago area for us to get to work was an hour and 20, hour and a half. Like if we were an hour from home, we were happy. That was close.
Right.
And for the last 8 months or whatever it's been now, being out there, it's an hour is like, really? We got to go that far? I mean, I've been working at General Mills at Green Giant in Belvedere. That's 25 minutes from the house. So that I can get up at 5:30 in the morning, leave for work, and still be there at 6.
Sleeping in, dude. That's bank hours.
I know. I used to have to get up at 4 and be out of the house by 4:15 to be there at 6.
Right.
And now it's like, all right, I get to sleep in until 5. This time of year is different with the boiler. I mean, with the wood burner and shit, I still got to be up a half hour early for that, but it's not getting up at 3:30 now. It's getting up at 5.
Right.
So I mean that alone is a huge difference. Getting home at the afternoon or 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, that gives me an extra hour with the kids and an hour and a half with the wife and kids and whatnot.
Because now you're a 150 operator, right?
Yes.
So you get what he's saying. You travel everywhere, especially in this. I mean, not so much this time of year because you're probably laid off with the with all the weather that we're having.
Well, this is actually one of my first years I'm laid off. I was a drill operator for the last 3 years. A lot of our work was obviously Lake Michigan. I mean, if you're foundation work, stuff like that, very sandy out there, loose material, everything, we got to put some sort of foundation in there. And that was a lot of my job, a lot of earth retention. And, I mean, God, dude, I worked at Ryan Field, Evanston or whatever for like 9 months. It was 2.5 hours in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, and then 3 hours coming home. And I, last October to January, I got lucky at that Huntley Amazon building that was sinking. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was out there drilling and running the batch plant and stuff like that for Nicholson. And then my daughter was born January 17th of last year. And
got a birthday coming up then.
Yeah, this Saturday. I made the switch. I was happy 40 minutes away from the house, and then they slowed up there, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back. And I was at the Kellogg plant in Evanston, right off the Northwestern University or whatever. And I did that for 4 months, and I'm like, man, the drive home, it wasn't so much in the morning because I knew my baby was sleeping, my wife was sleeping, but that drive home of 3 hours non-paid, my wife and kid are just sitting at home waiting for me to come home.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it just
and you want to be part of their life and everything else.
It just drove me nuts, man. Like I'm in my car and I'm just like, motherfucker.
Well, 3 hours a day times 5 days a week. Do the math on that. I mean, that's a lot of hours just sitting in traffic.
Yeah. That's just one way.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And then
I'm not talking the way in.
2.5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's like every day that you're working, you're getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're getting home at 5 o'clock at night.
I was getting home at 9 o'clock at night.
Well, I'm saying like for like an 8 hour, for a 40-hour week, you're really putting in
60 or 65.
60, 70 hours with
drive.
travel time. And it's, at a certain point, and I think that's where I kind of got lucky, is I realized it early enough, being able to make a career transition like that to where you save that much time in your life that's, unpaid labor basically. It's a game changer.
No, don't get me wrong.
Really
Chicago pays well. I don't think anybody here will
There's a lot of money to make out here, though.
There is a lot of money to make out here.
Rockford's local. As far as sheet metal workers go, at least, they are on track with everybody else right now, if not above it when it comes to retirement.
Kidding.
See, that's weird because my local, we go in districts. I'm sure you probably do too in the local that you're in, maybe.
No, we don't have. We go county by county. So 219 is basically anything Boone County and west, and then south of that, so like DeKalb and whatnot.
Okay.
McHenry County east all the way to Lake and Cook County, and then the other, whatever it is, 8, 9 collar counties is what 265 is. And then Chicago's local is their own thing that's only Lake and Cook County.
Right. So we have like 1, 2, and 3. And we would be technically 3 because McHenry County, Lake County or whatever, it's a big district. And then we got 2, which is like Joliet. Yeah. And then 1, Chicago. They're on the same pay scale.
That's even worse.
But as soon as you get to 4, which is
change
Rockford, it's like a $5 or $6 an hour pay decrease.
Yeah.
So that's why when I live out here, I should technically be 4, but I work out of 3. No, I don't mess around with that.
I wouldn't have transferred locals if financially it would have been a better move.
Right.
And going to Rockford financially was a better move.
I took a significant pay cut leaving Thatcher, but man, I had to be home.
That's the thing.
My
though,
hours.
You got to look at it as how much is your time worth, right? So like, how much is your time
God.
with your wife and kids, or your wife and your daughter worth? Like with me, with the 3 boys, working. You know, I get the boys Wednesday night through Sundays every other week,
Right.
and when I'm not getting home until 4:30, 5 o'clock at night, versus now I'm home at 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's like it's still daylight in the wintertime, and I can still go out and we can do whatever, shoot BB guns, or they enjoy
You could be a dad,
cutting and splitting
yeah.
firewood and shit. It's
Yeah.
like I still have time with my family versus time just behind a windshield.
Yeah, see, I figured that out probably too late. I didn't switch to a job until I was, whatever I was, 33. Yeah, it took a lot less pay cut.
Yeah.
Right.
But man, when you can be home more and you have more freedom to do what you want, you have more time off to do what you want.
Right.
It's like that freaking matters.
Oh, 100%.
As long as you can still pay your bills and
Stay on
do
top.
a great
Yeah.
job at your new job or your new career or whatever, great, do it. But
And it's even better when you like it, when you enjoy it.
100%.
I miss drilling. I do a lot.
Yeah.
Like I think about it a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like
I got a Milwaukee in the shop.
I'm not going there. I know we said we were going to have to put a label on it, but I'm not going there when it comes to drilling stuff.
Yeah. Hey man, drill 'em, fill 'em, bail 'em, bail 'em.
Yeah, there you have it.
But dude, I married a very good woman, so she knew what she was getting into, so she wasn't even the factor of it. It was just me in my own head. You know what I mean? It was like at that time, like it's time to go home. Like I wasn't traveling, but I was traveling. Is that
Exactly.
You
if
were
that
traveling.
makes sense?
Yeah.
You know what I
Being
mean?
that far away, you should have been getting per diem in a hotel stay.
Yeah,
honestly, you should
I
have.
really should have.
I've got a buddy of mine that works for a company out of, I don't remember if it's Streamwood or Schaumburg or wherever it is. He's working in Madison. He lives in Johnsburg. Working in Madison, getting a hotel and a per diem for the week while he's there. The per diem is the same as a normal paycheck working in the Chicagoland area.
See, and when we got Slowick, there was no drilling. I mean, granted, the superintendent, Jason, took very good care of me. He really did. I was a mechanic for him. Mm-hmm. In slow time, stuff like that, he put me in the yard. The yard's in Gary, Indiana. Oh, I mean, you're talking 150 miles one way.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, are you going to want to go that far to watch a Bears game? What the hell is that about? Come on now.
Dude,
the Gary Bears, that's such bullshit.
It was.
They're not doing that. That's just a ploy to get Illinois to get their hand or their thumb out
Well,
of their
sometimes
ass.
you got to threaten.
That's it.
There was talks. Thatcher, the company I work for, was supposed to drill for the new stadium.
In Arlington.
In Arlington there?
Arlington, yeah. But I don't know what got changed. A thousand things could have changed. Like, you remember the casino that they're building in the city? Dude, you know how many times we had to wait on permits, shit got pulled, like the whole company left because apparently there was a federal investigation that some of the owners were
laundering money.
money. You know what I mean?
Who would have guessed with a casino?
Not in Illinois.
No.
I was like, can you imagine if I drill for the new Soldier Field?
Well, that's what I said.
you-
If it were to go to Arlington Heights, I would probably get a transfer card and go out to 73 just to be there, even if I went out there for a month. Mm-hmm. One day down the road, take the kids there, be like, I was a part of building. Like, this is cool,
Yeah.
And then...
And honestly, for what they're trying to plan there and what they were trying to plan there would be unbelievable.
Oh, it'd be beautiful. I mean, honestly, as far as architecture goes and everything else.
Not even architecture really, but between the stadium, the hotels, the
shopping
shops,
district, the entertainment
parking,
district,
the entertainment on almost 900 acres. That would have been just perfect.
Soldier Field is probably the worst stadium in the NFL to try and go visit because there's no room for like tailgating or anything. Nope. There's zero parking. So if you're coming from out of state, like say it's the Colts or the Lions or the Packers or whatever, you don't have room to hang out and shit. I can't say I've been on the grounds of Soldier Field. I've never been there for a game.
Me neither.
I've been to Lambeau for a game. That was the best time of my life. Their 200 acre parking lot, whatever it is
just filled.
Barbecue grills, cold beer. Like, that was such a good time. And then you go to Chicago and they show all the pregame videos and whatnot. And it's like, it's just a barren parking lot. There's nothing. Like, you can't.
It's a mile and a half walk.
From the train station to get there. Yeah.
And then, even if you do drive down there and you're parking at the shed over there, it's a mile walk. And it costs $65 fucking dollars.
That's
we went there for the Metallica and Pantera concert.
That would have been cool.
That
would have been cool.
My wife, 6 months pregnant, dude.
Just sitting there.
Just Pantera, dude. I'm losing my shit with
cool.
my dad. You know, I mean, like, 'cause I never would have thought I would have saw Pantera. Because when I was growing up, you know, when he got out of the Navy and stuff like that, you know, he met my mom and he introduced me to Pantera, Limp Bizkit, you know, Rob Zombie, all them guys. Well, I was asked him, I was like,
good rock music?
Yeah, Dad, am I ever going to see Pantera? You know, Dimebag, you know, got killed and everything else, you know, and he's like, probably not, buddy. And then he surprised me on my birthday with tickets. He's like, hey, we're going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, we lost it.
Dude, that'd be cool.
It was the coolest. It was the best birthday present I've ever
It's just
fucking had.
traveling to there and traveling from there
horrendous.
is
It's
terrible.
royal pain in the ass.
We went through like Cicero, dude. I'm like, what is your GPS doing? I'm like, we're over here just like, well, him and me both nines on the lap. We're like, dude, don't stop.
What are we gonna do? Yeah,
Do
right.
not stop.
If it's a red light, just go. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
A cop ain't gonna stop you.
No.
We were at UCM when it got shot up. That hospital that got shot up took like 20 minutes for the cops to show up.
Yeah.
I mean, they wait. They wait until it stops. I mean, do you blame them though? Do you want to
No,
be a
not
cop
really.
that shows up and gets fucking killed because you know what's going on down
trying
in
to
the
do
inner
your
city?
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, I don't blame them whatsoever. They
No.
got families to go back to. too.
Exactly. But no, I think Arlington Heights would have been just a perfect location.
It would have been a great move.
If
that would have
it's-
been a great move.
You know, and I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm just saying, like, right now, I think they're pulling a power move. Like, fine,
we'll
screw
go
you,
somewhere
Illinois.
else. We've got the money.
Yeah.
We got the money.
They're funding the stadium. All they're asking out of the state of Illinois is for road infrastructure to get in and out of there.
Yep.
That's
thing
it.
that-
And the state of Illinois is like, we're not spending taxpayer dollars on that. And I'm like,
We'll spend
You
on
don't-
everything fucking
You'll
else.
spend taxpayer
Yeah.
dollars on all this stupid legislation that you guys push through every year.
not
then?
even that, but do you
Salaries?
realize how much money you're going to take in taxes from the people coming there to buy a $14 beer,
it'll
to
pay
stay in the
itself off.
$200
Yeah.
hotel room, to buy the
Right.
$40 sweatshirt?
It'll pay itself off in a year. In a year.
In a year, you have 8 home games.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus
Right.
playoffs if you make
Right.
it that
Right.
far. Playoffs? Talk about playoffs?
Let's go. We'll see. This comes out what, next Monday or the Monday
It'll
after?
be the Monday after.
The Monday
probably.
after?
So yeah, so this will be interesting.
This might be a sore subject, but god damn, I think that Bear Packer game was that's the equivalent.
I think we
right
got
now
lucky.
this year, that's the
You think what?
equivalent.
I think we got lucky.
No,
I think if the Packers
no.
weren't trying to run
No.
down the clock and they just continued to...
Let me tell you
they
something.
completely gave up.
No. You guys are both wrong. Let me tell you something about NFL football that you guys probably never thought of.
There's a script. Vegas always wins.
I was just going to say that, and then I was going to go into my next comment. You guys stole it from me.
Anyway,
The Bears have what now? 7 comeback wins in the fourth quarter, something like that. You know what that tells me? That's good adjustment, halftime coaching.
That's
what that
exactly
comes
what I
down
was
to.
saying, yeah.
So Matt LaFleur had a great plan when he came into the football game. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They're up 21-3. That's a great game plan. Now Ben Johnson goes in there and says, "Hey guys, this is how they're beating us on offense. So on defense we have to do this, and on defense, this is how they're beating. This is how they're beating us on defense. We need to change this defense, this, and this, to stop what they're doing. It's all about halftime adjustments, and I'll tell you, it's not luck.
no.
Now,
I think
there might be a little luck.
I
Well,
just,
yeah,
the
the missed-
Packers started running the ball.
The missed
and everything
kicks and
else. Yeah,
everything.
I think they were trying to run down the clock, and they had a 21-6 lead. Like, I just feel like we took advantage of that, but I also feel like that was partly luck. I think that was bad coaching on the Packers.
well, I guess it's well, no, it's not the same. They had a 28-6 lead. They had a 21-3 lead. They had a 28-6 lead.
Or, yeah.
Which
sure.
there's still
27-9, whatever it was.
Whatever
but yeah,
it was.
Yes,
or
but-
27.
But
Yeah,
I
because
do
they missed
agree.
the
I think
extra
it was
point.
partly good coaching on the Bears'
But
end.
they did get a little luck with the missed kicks and everything
Yes.
else.
I think-
I don't say that. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that luck is everything on that. though.
Right.
I'm saying that they put themselves in a position to win the game at the end.
Oh, 100%.
Like you're
You know.
saying, with the whole coaching side of things, it seems like with Ben Johnson's a phenomenal coach. And it seems like their offense, the first half, I would have fired their defensive coordinator. That was terrible. The first half defense was terrible.
Both of them were terrible. The offense was too.
The way
They
that-
scored 3 points in 2 quarters. The offense
Correct.
was terrible
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way that they ended up coming back at the end of it and being able to read and almost predict the way that the Packers worked, I don't know if this is something that we're gonna have to get used to. Not we're. I mean, you're a Cowboys fan, but like,
Yeah, my team didn't even make the playoffs.
as Bears fans,
Never will,
I don't
but
know.
they're cheerleaders.
I don't know if this is
My
something
wife's
that
probably
we're
gonna
gonna
watch
have
this.
to.
Don't fucking get me in trouble.
It's okay. Their cheerleaders are hot, and I'm married too. So
Why do you think I became why do you think I became a Cowboys fan?
Yeah.
You know, it's Thanksgiving. Like 13 years old, see him trot out on the field at halftime. I'm like, I like this team. This is a great team.
You better be careful, dude. You're a straight white male. I mean, you might get fucking taken off of YouTube for this. Oh,
Well,
goodness, dude.
If that's what takes me off of it, so be it.
But yeah, I think I don't know. Like they said, good, better, best, cardiac arrest. That's where it's been for the Bears. And the thing is I mean, if that's the way that they can run their game and it works, it works. But the problem is they have to pick it up before halftime.
Yes.
Within
my blood pressure, dude.
within 20 minutes of the game, they have to start reading it and making adjustments.
Yes.
Then they can't wait until 30 minutes into the
I
game
agree.
to start making
I agree.
adjustments.
Well, like my girlfriend's a huge Packers fan, so at halftime,
I liked her,
and
dude.
I'm like, "Hey, they're looking pretty good." She goes, "I am not counting my chickens until that time is 0." And I'm like, "No, I don't blame you because Bears are a second half team. They've showed it all year long. They're a second half team."
I forget.
You're right. You
I
probably
forget
ought to
who it
wait.
was.
Right.
I forget who it was. I don't remember if it was Monungai or if it was Swift or I don't think it was Caleb Williams that said it, but one of them in their post game interview basically stated like, when you play the Bears the way that we're playing, you have to play 60 minutes of football.
You do.
Yes.
You can't play 30 minutes of football and 30 minutes of defense. You have to play 60 minutes of football. And every comeback that the Bears have had this season has gone that way. First time it happened, that was luck. Second time it happened, oh, they're frauds. Third time it happened, no, they're just super lucky. And then all of a sudden it happened again. And it's like,
Again and again.
Yes.
maybe there's something to it. Maybe there's something because they come out. I saw a thing today and it said what we need to do is put Caleb Williams in one of those deprivation tanks and pull him out of it real quick at the start of the game and say there's 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter and we're down by 30. And he'll come
get
back
it done.
and he'll come back and score 300 points in 60 minutes.
So who do they got? They got Los
Los Angeles. They got the Rams this weekend.
Yeah, they
at
got the
home.
Rams.
At home. So that's the other thing.
Yeah, so it was what, 2003 the Rams haven't won and Chicago's fucking home team?
Not
Or
only
home,
that, but
stadium?
for the over the last 10 years, which this is what sucks about their new stadium because they're going to build a dome. It's going to happen. There's no way they're going to have an open air stadium.
I would build a dome.
Oh, 100%.
That way you can host the Super Bowl.
Dome,
Yeah.
dome team. Stop being a bitch. Go to the Super Bowl in the cold if it's in Chicago.
He does got a point, dude. I mean, those dudes make
Stop being a
millions.
bitch. No, I'm saying for the fans and everything.
Yeah, but it's
For
not
the
about
fans-
the football players. It's
No,
about
for the fans and everything.
Dude, really?
That's
you,
football.
You think you're
They
going to
make-
sell out the Super Bowl
Yes.
The Super Bowl.
100%.
negative
It's
degree
the
weather?
Super Bowl.
100%. They make Milwaukee fucking heated jackets, dude.
You
Clip
think
the
people-
M18 in that motherfucker and get going.
Granted,
I don't disagree.
Okay,
You know what
if
I mean?
it's Southern or West Coast that's in the Super Bowl, it might be tough to get them in. Mm-hmm. But look at these Packer fans. If they had a game this Sunday coming up and it's
They'd
supposed
be
to be 15 below,
Oh.
that stadium
There's gonna
would
be
be
dudes
sold
with t-shirts
out.
off.
Yeah.
It
You know
would
what
be
I mean?
sold
With-
out.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyway.
I agree with that. I'm just saying, like,
Anyway.
as a whole.
Going back to where I was, it does make more financial sense to build a dome. 100% does because of Super Bowls and events and everything. You can do events in the wintertime. You can have stadium events in the wintertime, right? But going back to the stats that I was seeing on dome teams versus open air teams, over the last 10 years, dome teams are 1-10 in open air below 40 degrees.
It'll be interesting. It'll be a fun game to watch.
It's gonna, well, and they're saying that this too, with the lake effect and the wind chill,
It's
that it
gonna be
could be the coldest game in history for the Bears.
Yeah.
I hope the Bears just wear nothing, just sleeves open, dude, and just show
They
them
will.
Rams.
They
Just,
will.
Just you know,
They will. Caleb Williams won't. I mean, he'll have his turtleneck on,
and
which
his
is
fucking
typical.
painted fingernails, and
But
fucking-
it works. Did you see what he said? So obviously, Lil Wayne said something like, "I can't believe we just got beat by this guy that
Yeah,
has
because he's a big Packer fan.
purple painted nails."
Yeah, he's a big Packer fan.
Caleb Williams put a tweet in response to that and said, well, I'm not the one singing songs about sucking someone's lollipops. Holy shit, dude.
Shots fired.
What's the story on that though? I heard. Does Caleb Williams
his-
have a daughter that paints
No,
his fingernails
no,
before?
it-
I thought I heard that. I don't know if that was. A
It
rumor.
started from everything that I've seen and heard, it started in
I haven't paid that close attention.
Little League stuff. Supposedly, his dad wasn't in the picture, whatever. So it was like him and his ma growing up.
Okay.
And this, like I said, this is just, I don't know if there's any truth behind it, but supposedly when he was playing in like Little League and middle school and high school and whatnot, it was a good luck thing that his mom would do for herself. And he's like, well, fuck it, I'll do it too then. You know, paint my nails for good luck.
That's a cool thing.
I mean, honestly, it clearly worked. He works for the fucking Bears.
Allegedly, that's the story behind
for the Bears.
I mean, do I agree with it? No. No, but
it's a sentimental thing.
Yeah,
it is.
You know, so
it's one of those things.
It's not like he's trying to, you know, push his agenda or anything like that. It's, hey, this is from a moth. This is what we've been doing for 20 years. Why not keep the trend going?
He came out with a statement saying he was against wearing the pride jerseys and shit when they were trying to do that. He came out with a statement saying, no, I'm not wearing that. He's like, that's not what it's about. It's about the sport and winning games. And that's
political.
it.
He's right on that, in my opinion.
I heard that rumor. I don't even know if it's true at all. I don't even know if he has a daughter. But the story that I heard is he had a daughter, and the daughter painted his fingernails before the game for good luck. Listen, as a girl dad,
who knows? I mean, I
would rock the
next
fucking
podcast.
shit out of that, dude. You know what I mean?
Hey, next podcast, Oakland's painting your nails.
Dude.
Just for good luck.
Bright pink.
Yeah, just for good luck.
All right, it's all right. Everyone who
see
watches these,
I mean, it'd be
kind of me. You know, I'd probably be some out shit that I would do. You know,
You know how many people are gonna watch this that don't know you?
and they're gonna be like, "What a fag!" Yeah. Like, you're
It'd
gonna
be
have to put a
cooler-
warning on this.
You
fucking
said
video.
it, not me.
It'd
I'm
be
just
cooler
saying.
if he showed up to the games with the nails of like the opposing team or whatever.
Oh, just like
just he flips them off. It's just green and yellow.
just a fuck you. Yeah, that'd be great.
And then Ben
blue and
Johnson,
yellow, right?
Yeah.
There's uproar about that with the Ben Johnson making the "fuck the Packers" comment.
You know,
it's like, what happened when Aaron Rodgers beat the Bears in the playoffs, and Aaron Rodgers goes, "I fucking own you. I fucking
Same
own
thing.
you." It's the same thing. It's a rivalry, dude. It's 110-year-old rivalry.
Hold on a second though. Could we just talk about when the fuck can we stopped being so like men and like wanting the win? Like if I was in his, I say fuck the Packers too.
absolutely.
Oh, dude.
Absolutely. Why can't we
3-year-old
be a fucking dude in a locker room without being fucking
at you
drunk?
guys have seen it. My 3-year-old runs around the house after a Bear Packer game going, "Fuck the Packers." Like,
Right.
that's the
That's
only
what I'm
time he
saying,
gets
though.
away with it. But still, like,
But why do you think we all play golf? It's competitive.
Yes.
We want to win.
yep.
When
that
did
is-
the world stop being competitive though, man? I mean,
They
like,
lost testosterone. There's too much masturbation in the world. Honestly, in my opinion, honest to God,
And
that's
I
my
made a
opinion.
casting couch fucking joke opening up.
Well, no, but in my opinion, I mean,
No,
that's the
you're-
reason.
yeah.
Everyone's having so all the commercials and whatnot now is all these testosterone boosters and this and that and everything else. When did we lose that? Our grandfathers were building fucking steel buildings 100,000 feet in the air, whatever, without being tied off and without being
100,000 feet. That's quite a
but
ways. I
you know what I mean? Like
damn,
the Chicago
son.
pictures and everything else. I mean, these guys were up there just bare ball in life.
And no
And now all of a
straps,
sudden
nothing.
you walk into a factory and they're like,
Coke
"Oh,
was good."
if you're gonna be
The Coke
on an,
was good back then. You're probably right.
if you're gonna be on an
The
enclosed
diet,
scissor
especially.
lift
Oh yeah.
nowadays, if you're gonna be on an enclosed scissor lift or anything else that you can't fucking fall out of unless you're stupid, you have to have a harness on. Why the fuck do I need a harness on in this thing? I'm in a scaffold that drives by itself. Like, the industry has changed, the world has changed, and like you said, the men have changed. There is nothing like what it used to be even 50 years ago from now.
Have you been to any one of
30 years
those
ago.
stretch and flex job sites?
No,
With
I
the
won't do
strap?
it.
Okay.
I won't do it.
So
I
Ryan
will
Field.
walk off of those jobs and fucking tell them find me something else.
So
I will not do
that
it.
Ryan Field job was a stretch and flex job, and the men on this fucking job, dude. I mean, they are promoting. They're dancing and shit during the stretch and flex. I'm like, God, dude, this is just like a fucking disgrace.
Okay,
Stupid.
so for a guy that's not in the union, tell me what that is because I've never heard of that.
So a stretch and flex is the statistics. I don't know what they are, but they said if you in the morning you stretch and like you do all these,
You get up and do calisthenics before you start work.
yeah.
So there's a whole group of jerk-offs that stand around and say, "Hey, okay, put your hand out. Okay, now grab your hand and pull it back. Okay,
Yes.
stretch. Feel that stretch. It's like doing fucking yoga before you go to do construction.
is this union pushed?
This is everything.
This is
Everything.
it's not
It's
the union
mostly-
push, it's the
No.
GCs, but the union the
general
union can't
contractors.
fight it because the GCs are saying it's for safety. It's supposed to last or help your union members have a longer,
honestly,
better life.
doesn't
and the
do-
union can't be like, oh fuck
Hang
you,
on.
we like our
Hang
drugs,
on.
we like being hurt in the morning, motherfuckers. Like I like taking 4 ibuprofen every time I wake up in the
on.
fucking morning. You know what I mean? Like
So, 28 years
the
old.
iron workers tried fighting it, but you know they
28 years old with like herniated discs and shit in my back. Like, does it make sense? Probably. But do I want to do it? No. If I want to, I'll fucking do it. Like that's like with the chin strap fucking hard hats. I don't want to wear a hard hat to begin with, but if you're making me wear a chin strap hard hat like a fucking bicycle helmet like an idiot, get the fuck out of
So
here.
we're actually I was gonna bring this up. So drill rig, right? Rotating auger. Everything on that drill rig fucking moves, dude. And it will suck you up fast.
Make sure you wear your gloves.
Yeah. I would take the strap and I would strap it over my head. You know, I'm not having something wrapped around my fucking neck.
No.
Well, a rotating
you got
piece of machinery that
orbital,
it takes.
yeah.
Sure, it takes a second to stop that drill rig or whatever. That's if I'm ready for it. That second's still gonna fuck you up, dude. And I'm not getting my head right. And they tried fighting me on it. I'm like, you fight on it all you want. I'll just stop drilling.
Well, that's like going back to the wearing a safety harness and a lanyard and a scissor lift. There was an incident on a job site that I was involved at, and the scissor lift was in the air. There was someone working on something up by the deck, and the scissor lift was in the air. Automated garage door just so happened to open from a vehicle pulling in. Automated garage door happened to open, and it didn't. The garage door didn't have the safety stops on it. Like normally they would have like a pressure stop or something to cut it, to kill it.
Right.
This guy was in the scissor lift. Luckily, he was like just above the door in the track, and the garage door came up, and a 3219 scissor lift is like 4,000 pounds, 5,000 pounds. I mean, it's all steel. 100 batteries in it. You know, it's a big machine. The garage door came up as he was in the air, and it started tipping the lift. And his thought process was like, well, surely there's something on the door,
That'll stop it.
That'll stop it. And it didn't. And the lift started tipping over more. And this guy grabbed onto the bar joist and pulled himself out of the scissor lift and stood on top of the garage door, like the rail, the side rail.
Yeah.
At least at that point, he was like safe, didn't die.
Safe.
If he had a harness and a lanyard on in that scissor lift,
He was going
what
down
would
with
have
that
happened?
fucking thing.
What
dude.
would have happened?
Yeah.
That lift would have went down from 16 feet in the air, and he would have right on the ground like a fucking tomato.
I think the biggest thing that's screwing a lot of this in the industry right now is OSHA. Because OSHA runs this.
They're
right?
there for a reason.
Don't get me wrong, but let me give you something completely stupid that OSHA looks after, right? So obviously in my profession, we have chainsaws.
Yeah.
I have to have a full gear of chainsaws, you know, the chaps and the helmet and the gloves and for each
everything.
chainsaw that I have.
So if Township has a dozen chainsaws,
So if I've
you gotta have a
got
dozen
got
outfits.
6 chainsaws, I got to have 6 outfits, even
Holy
though
shit.
I only have 2 guys that are going to run it.
Yeah.
I still have to have 6.
You know,
That's the issue that I have is because, okay, let's use common sense here. There's 2 of us. We can't wear 6 outfits. We can't use 6 chainsaws at the same time. Like, let's be smart here.
That's the thing.
You know, so it's kind of gone almost too far in one direction.
Well, and that's, a lot of these places too, like job sites, like you were saying, general contractors and you know, food plants and everything else, they go because OSHA is just a guideline. It's a regulation, right?
you could prove
so
them wrong.
These plants,
I know
can
exactly where you're
go
going with this.
over and above
Yes.
what OSHA says. So, I mean, when it comes to anything,
Even if you bring the OSHA handbook out,
they'll
say if you called OSHA and then be like, well, they're going above and beyond our standards.
they're safe.
So they're safer.
These places' safety standards are 100%.
Yes.
Now, there's certain things that I agree with OSHA on.
Yeah.
Okay, don't get me wrong. But a lot of this is like, okay, this is common sense.
Tell me one thing.
You
Why
know.
do you need a hard hat on a flat roof with no overhead work going on?
that makes no sense to me.
IDOT will make you wear a hard hat, dude.
Yeah.
Paving an expressway.
Yeah. In a machine.
Or I could be paving White Oaks Road.
Yeah.
Hard hat.
Yeah. Why? For what? Where's the
Just in case a fucking bird shits on me?
That's
You know
the
what I
other
mean?
thing.
Like fucking.
So not only
that's
where
the
did the
stuff
men
that
go?
pisses me off.
Yeah.
Not only where did the men go, where did the common sense go?
Common sense.
Where did the like? Okay, so if I'm using a portaband, a little bandsaw to cut strut, unistrut, and rod, and it's hand level on a cart, flat, a table, whatever. Why the fuck are they enforcing safety glasses on me? If I'm using a grinder, what am I going to do? I'm going to throw some fucking safety glasses on, and I'm going to put some earplugs in because I can't hear what the shit anyway.
Do I need to turn them up a little bit for you?
No. I
hear the ringing already.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's overrunning the ringing, so it's fine. But like, I'm to the point. I still have common sense to know when and where I need shit. You know, if there's guys working right over me and they're doing shit, I'm going to throw my hard hat on.
Right.
No doubt.
But if I'm in a wide open warehouse and there's nobody on the roof, there's nobody within 50 fucking feet of me, I'm taking that son of a
Dude,
bitch
try to work for government once.
we do. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
We do
is
a
it's
lot of
like
federal work,
for
too.
what we're doing, like on the roads
for
and
you
stuff.
it's different.
Oh my
For you guys
God.
it's different. But we're like, so once a week or every other week or whatever. Yeah, once a week or every other week or whatever, there's someone from the state that comes in that does their safety audit and their progress audit and everything else.
Let me give you another example, right? So we mow ditches in the summertime. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm supposed to have a minimum of 2 signs, one on each end of the road on where these guys are mowing ditches at, to keep everybody informed. Hey, you might come up on a tractor mowing a ditch.
Yeah.
I don't have them out there. We're liable. So if my guy is on the side of the road in the ditch
and someone drives off the road and
someone
hits him,
drives off the road and hits them, and I don't have at least 2 signs up, we're
you
liable.
guys are liable for. Holy shit!
Now, how stupid is that? Like, you're driving
know
down
how
the
I'm
road.
not working anymore.
Good luck. I always have 2 signs up, buddy.
I'm not saying you.
But it's that kind of thing. Like, you can't see a big tractor with a ditch mower mowing a ditch on the side of the road.
Right.
They're not even on the road. They're literally off the shoulder by 2 or 3 feet.
Most of the time, I look at them and see who's running. I'm like, do I know you? No,
Right.
no,
Yeah,
I know
nope,
you.
don't know that person.
I mean, it's not only the common sense thing though. It's no one gives a fuck about their neighbor. Like you
don't.
get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. Though. Like.
Oh yeah.
Like they just don't care. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
That's
if
the
I
problem
saw a
with humanity.
construction, I slow down. I move over. If I see a tow truck on the side, right, hey,
Absolutely.
you move over and you just be a decent human fucking being.
now,
Like,
here's
that's
a law.
non-existent.
Now, here's a law I will agree with, and that's Scott's law.
Scott's law, 100%.
I
Slow down,
agree
move
with
over.
that 100%. And when I see people don't do that, just fires me up.
Oh yeah.
Like, come on, dude, move over for the guy that's changing the tire in the road. Move over for the black and blue that's pulling that guy over because he was trying to probably being an asshole driving down the road.
Yeah.
I'm fired up. We gotta take a break. We gotta take a break. I am fired up. This podcast episode is sponsored by Dan's Diesel Performance. If you're looking to improve your truck's performance, efficiency, or appearance, check out Dan's Diesel Performance. They manufacture turbochargers, fuel injectors, fuel pumps, transmissions, intake piping, and much, much more. Plus, they offer all the top brands in the diesel industry. They're located in Machesney Park, Illinois. Visit their website at dansdieselperformance.com or give them a call at 815-977-5865. And we're back. Look at that. Sorry, everybody, about that. Just got a little fired up because I hate the government. Even though I work for the government.
Wee-wees.
Yeah. Somebody might have had to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was me.
Yeah, not me.
You know?
I'm not breaking that fucking seal. It ain't fucking happening.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, it'll come.
The
It'll
captain
happen.
feels great though. I
I
mean,
bet.
he is in there and he is happy. And I am happy.
your
It's not Friday. I'm gonna be fucked tomorrow.
Your
but
bartender's pretty good, so
I made my own.
it's
drinks.
you. I know.
I know. I thought you were talking about him. I'm like,
No.
Kyle's always good.
I literally said, you make your own beverage as thick or as thin as you want. It's not my call.
I was hoping you were
It's
gonna make
your
it
call.
for me though. It'd be like,
Yeah, I would have. And then if you thought yours was thick, you'd have been like, damn, dude, what are you doing over here? You're trying to kill me?
Thick with two C's, baby.
No.
I took a drink
Cheeked
out of
up on a fucking Tuesday.
the first one I made, dude, you could put a hell of a lighter in my mouth. And just go, woof.
Remember when we did that at my house? We had that moonshine that would start on fire.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do remember
that was
that. You remember that
bad
really
day.
old Bacardi 151? That who sourced that for us? Because it was like outlawed. But you remember when Tech 9 came out with that song Bacardi 151?
151 rum.
Yeah,
Oh,
pineapple
that's-
juice.
I was trying to think of it until you started
Caribou,
singing.
make them all numb.
Yeah, yeah,
Caribou.
yeah.
That came from a basement from a house that I am very familiar with.
Yeah, I don't.
And yeah, it is not. It is.
It starts with an A.
What?
The same person we're thinking about starts with an A.
No, it's my grandparents' house.
Oh, never mind then.
He bought it fucking 20 some years ago, and it's been
Right.
sitting down in his bar for forever. And I call him like, "Hey, I'm looking for a little rum," and he's like, "I got some downstairs. Just go grab it." Yeah, it turns out it was the illegal 151 rum. They outlawed it at a certain point after whatever. I mean,
Top 5 I've ever been hammered.
Oh my god! It was
Yeah,
terrible.
mine was a moonshine night.
Yeah.
Like real moonshine from Kentucky. I had a buddy lived in Kentucky. And he came up and he's like, "Hey guys, I got some real moonshine made from real Kentuckians." I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm
that's
saying
fair.
it.
It's Kentucky, dude. It's fine.
And
It's
I'm
good.
like, it can't be that bad,
Yeah.
right?
It's not
so
bad.
When
It's
you
good. Is the problem? Is it's fucking good?
when you wake up in the morning,
Feeling like
you're
P. Diddy.
already showered, you're already in your work clothes, and you're running late for work. You know what was going to happen prior to
Oh,
anything
yeah.
that night.
Oh yeah.
I'm in Wilmington right now, and it's 2 hours and 5 minutes in the morning, 115 miles, and I know tomorrow morning I'm gonna be 4 a.m. just like, fuck.
You're back to work already?
No, I'm in training right now.
He's saying just in general.
Yeah, just in general.
Got
I'm just
it.
gonna be like, God damn it.
Yeah. No, that's one of the. I mean,
Well,
that's,
turn up, hanging out with K-Dub's podcast
Yeah.
and enjoy the ride. You know,
That's
Sorry,
that's
I had
one
to
of the
throw
things
that in
That was good. That was good advertisement. I like that.
the moonshine is if you get good moonshine and you get great moonshine and you'll be sitting around a fire literally passing around a fucking bottle
mason
of it
jar
and just taking sips and it tastes like sweet corn and it's
or
so
cinnamon
fucking smooth
or whatever they put into it.
and they don't tell you it's 140 proof.
No, all of a sudden you're just sitting there and you're
You
like,
stand up to take a piss and you fall down to take
Yeah.
a piss.
You're like,
you don't.
this is pretty
And you always fall into the piss too. You're just like, oh, we're going forward, I guess.
I saw Hunter do that. Yeah, I've seen Hunter do that a couple times, standing on the edge of a field taking a leak and just down he goes.
well,
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
you know,
Like the nights at the Laguna.
I mean,
you can't win them all.
Deer
That's the
camp.
way I look at it.
Hunter used a drawer on the dresser as a piss drawer.
Well, you know what?
I really hope he doesn't listen to this.
I'm gonna send it to him just so he does.
you guys know Lane Bellhobby, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully.
I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
if he
super
listens
familiar.
to this, he's gonna be fucking pissed. I have a video.
So probably don't say it.
I have a video of him pissing in the fucking laundry basket, flipping the lid open and everything like it was a fucking toilet. Just, at least he didn't pee the bed.
Well, that's good. Yeah, you know you can't.
We've
especially-
all had those days.
Oh, my
we've all had those days where we probably regret them.
I really hope I'm past them, or my wife's gonna leave me. You know what I mean? It's gonna be.
Bex learned to put up with it at this point. Shit, her surprise party, we were all tanked by the time she got there because she was late.
Yeah, I'll be honest
her
with
own
you.
party.
Me and Kyle were drinking Captain and Cokes like it was going out of style.
I know,
By the
and
time
I
she-
feel bad. I feel bad because I only had the little bottle there, but it was
That
left
was
there.
plenty.
We drank it.
trust
The
me,
bottle
it was
gone.
plenty.
I started drinking Buffalo Trace and Diet Coke.
It was-
dude.
Did you
really?
Yeah.
No, not me, man.
And then I
Yeah, he
stopped
switched
at
to
Casey's
Buffalo.
on the whole way home
And got another
I
handle
didn't
of
drive.
Captain.
I didn't drive. Never mind.
No,
I didn't drive.
on your ride on the way home.
Yeah, on the ride on the way home. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
you
was.
had Riley stop at Casey's and
Yeah.
you picked up another handle of Captain.
Yeah.
Nope. We left there, and like I said, we had another get together to go to. We went
I
to
know,
that,
dude.
and
I
then-
still feel so bad about that
don't worry
because
about
we were an hour and a half behind schedule,
fine.
dude. We had fun though.
We rolled
does
with the
We had
punches.
fun though.
Does Kaylin watch these videos? Because if she does, time management. You need to figure it the fuck out.
I'll send it to her too.
Oh my!
I told my sister-in-law, I'm like, hey, I said, this is the plan. Like, you pick her up at 9 o'clock in the morning, go get breakfast, do brunch, whatever. I'm gonna give
3:30.
you. I gave my sister-in-law $150 and said, here, go enjoy your day. And I gave back $200 and said, go get your nails done, whatever, pick up whatever you want. And told Caitlin, she's like, what time's the party? I said, I'm going to have people start showing up between 2 and 3. So have back around like 3:30.
They showed up at
3:30. They showed up.
I know, because we showed up at like 10 to 3, and I'm like, God, I hope we're in time.
Yeah, I showed up like 2:57 or whatever. I thought I was going to be fucking late.
They showed up. Everybody thought they were going to be late. You know how many people
I could have parked
messaged
in
me?
the fucking driveway.
It was dark out. you know how many people messaged me and they're like, hey, I think we're going to be late. I'm like, don't worry, you're not the only ones.
Yeah.
Like, they showed up at 5 o'clock at night.
It was
and I'm like,
5:30.
God damn it. Well, the best part was, though, is like, she literally had no idea. So she was
that was
genuinely
awesome.
surprised.
Yeah, she was.
She was genuinely surprised.
Because I asked her too. I'm like, surprised? She goes, I had no idea.
Well,
She came into the porch and she looked at the island and she's like, that's a pretty big spread. She's like, what football game's on tonight? And I'm like, whatever. And he just rambled on about something. Opened the door and everyone's surprised. And she literally jumped. And I'm like, gotcha.
She made eye contact to me when with your door. You had those strings hanging down. I literally only had my face poking out. I'm like, hi.
No, it worked out good. It was such a good time. But yeah, it's fucking showing up late to your own surprise party.
Hey, it's better than showing up early for your surprise birthday.
It is.
I've done that.
It is definitely.
I've done
I knew
that.
there was a reason. Like, we got cameras on the house, and I knew there was a reason that, like, I know she's never asked for the sign-in info form or whatever, and I'm like, no reason to give it to her. If she would have had the camera footage, I would have had to like sneak people in through the windows on the west side of the house or something.
I would have dolphin dive through the fucking living room window, dude.
Somewhere that there's a blind spot. Like, we got to find one blind spot and get everybody in through here. But it worked out good. I mean, everybody parked across the road like they were supposed to. And
underneath the fucking road.
it's El Chapo. I got to
Into the basement and then up the stairs.
I have Austin come out with his boring machine a week early. Like, hey, I need an 18-inch hole from here to there.
Be like, all right, I'll be here for the next.
To be honest, 18
that'll be
might not be enough. I might need a little more.
I got 18-inch auger. I'll do 3 holes. Just in a triangle.
I like
it worked out. It worked out good though.
No, it was a good time.
Like I said, I feel bad because you guys had other plans. Other people had other plans, and it's like, God damn it.
Honestly, though, even if we all had other plans, but it was still like
it was worth it.
It was worth it,
dude.
You know what I mean?
It was
such
fun.
a good time.
It was just fun.
We all just sat around in the kitchen. Way too many people in that fucking
30
kitchen.
people in my kitchen. Yeah, we're sitting there just all drinking and snacking on shit.
Me and Kyle are shoulder to shoulders, Captain. Like,
everyone's
it's a
all
good time.
boozed up, man. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was
so much fun.
Yeah,
we go out for the occasional, hey, let's fucking shoot something out back because they're not home yet. We go out and shoot for a little bit and come back in and have a beer. And
I had entirely too much alcohol that night.
I was good.
Yeah,
I was good.
The last one I had when I got home.
That is probably that was probably like the top 5 of the most wrecked that I've been in my life, because by the end of the night, the last person that was there was Amory. Mm-hmm. I couldn't put a complete sentence together when she went to leave.
Yeah, but I could imagine that probably wasn't at like 9 o'clock.
No, it was
probably 1 o'clock in the morning.
It was 12:30.
Yeah, so
and
literally at that point,
I had been drinking since noon.
Yeah.
Since noon. But yeah, she went to leave, and I'm like, okay, next time,
yeah.
Like, what?
John, go to bed.
Yeah, that was it. Beck's like, you gotta go to bed. I lay down in bed, and everything starts spinning. I'm like, I'm gonna go sleep in the bathroom, because for some reason, in like a comfy bed or anything, that's when I start getting the ticks and the spins and everything. So I went in and laid on the bathroom floor, and I turned the little electric heater on in the bathroom. And as soon as I laid down on a hard floor, everything stopped. And I'm like,
yes,
I'll see you guys in the morning. And I woke up at 11 o'clock the next morning. Like, yeah, I feel okay now. Sat in the shower for a half hour, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good to go.
I don't really get the spins anymore.
I don't either.
It's more of less like if I plop into bed, it feels like I did that 9 times.
You just feel your body just
and I'm like, please stop, please,
no more, Uncle.
And then I put the one leg off the bed, and I'm like,
put it on the floor.
That's so much better.
That kind of helps a little bit, and then all of a sudden it starts coming back, and it's like 2 legs off the bed.
Can't tell you the last time I've been that way. Can't tell you.
And I think
a lot of years.
I'm not proud of this. I don't think I'm an alcoholic for this. this, but I found a way. You take 2 Excedrin migraine, 3 ibuprofen, and you drink an electrolytes fucking Squenchers pack right before you go to bed.
I got liquid IV on hand at the house.
You wake up the next morning, man. I mean, you don't feel a fucking thing.
Last night watching the Steelers game, which was shit. The Houston Steelers game. I mean, I'm happy for the Texans, but
they could go all the way.
Steelers played like shit.
No.
Nah, the Steelers played like shit.
The Texans defense is for real.
Correct. Like I said, the Texans played really good, but the Steelers played like shit. So, of course, last night throughout the, whatever events that were going on, I managed to have a handful of
a couple of beverages. Yeah, a couple of beverages.
And I went to go upstairs for bed, and I started feeling that little tingling going on, and I'm like, oh boy. So I made a liquid IV water downstairs and pounded the shit out of that whole thing, threw it in the garbage. Got upstairs, had another liquid IV up there, drank that before I actually went to bed, and I woke up at 4:30 this morning feeling like a dime, dude.
That
liquid IV
dude,
is
you
solid.
know what would really suck, according to you two, because obviously you guys probably have a few more beverages than I do. Could you imagine if you or I won the lottery of like $1 billion?
We would really have to we would have to rein things in.
Yeah.
We would have to rein things in.
There would have to be some okay, the only nights that we can have beverages are
Friday, Saturday.
Well,
and then
probably not
Sunday, Sunday through Thursday.
I was going to say, we're probably not working at that point, working at that time. So it would be maybe like a Tuesday through Friday,
Tuesday through Monday,
maybe a Sunday.
Yeah.
And then the rest of we're good.
Oh. I feel like if
we'll work those rest of the days,
I feel like if I won the lottery, I'd be extremely generous. You know what I mean?
There's no doubt.
Oh, I would be.
It would be like
if it was something stupid.
If it was the Mega Millions, it was $1 billion, and then after taxes, you won $600 million. Everyone's like, I don't know what I would do with them. I do.
Don't get me wrong. If it was like $1 million lottery, sorry, but no one's really gonna get shit.
Oh no, I totally
for
agree.
$1 million. You know how far that goes nowadays.
Well, you're gonna pay 55% of that in taxes, so you're gonna be down to $400,000. By the time you pay your house off, by the time you pay your bills off, you're gonna be left with
$100,000.
Yeah, maybe a touch more, but at the end of the day, that's still not enough to be like, hey, I'm going to give you $10,000.
Yeah, fuck no.
What the?
That extra $100,000 goes nowhere.
That's
but
why
if you win,
that's why I said $1 billion. Like if you won $1 billion,
if you won $1 billion,
you're taking home 400,000 plus. $400 million. Sorry, plus.
None of my actual friends of mine would ever fucking work again. They wouldn't have to. Because what I would do is I would get all of us together, all of my buddies together, and I
like this. Hold on, you do yous, and then you do you.
Right. We would find a plot, say it's even 500-acre plot. Who gives a shit? You got $400 million to spend. Buy 500 acres, whatever it is. You get a cabin on this side of the property. You get a cabin in the middle of that side. You build this big little don't go together, but you build this kind of complex, where everybody's got their own, 20, 30, 40 acres of their own and their own cabin on it. I mean, they're not, I say cabin, but a couple thousand square foot, like a nice fucking cabin, right? But everybody kind of lives in this own little compound, and in the middle you have this big, grand
fireplace,
dining hall. Well, there'd be a fireplace in it, but a dining hall or something where everyone can get together and we go to do a podcast, or we go to just get together and drink beers, or we go to work on cars and shit. There'd be a 200 by 200 shop in the middle of this property that would have a common area for everyone to hang out, and there would be a big ass garage in it with lifts and tools and everything, where we could just do our shit. That would be the way that I would spend it, and we could all live the rest of our lives that way. I guess 400 million really wouldn't go that far with that. Well, maybe it would if you do it right.
Sure everyone would contribute in taxes.
So what would you do? What would you do then? Let's just say 400 million was the key, right? You took home $400 million.
It would be very similar to John's, kind of like a compound kind of thing, but I would do more reinvesting. So if you think about it, I bank with FMBO in Harvard. They do a 4% for 3 months or whatever. You could live off the income of just that alone. But I would probably invest in like apartment complexes and stuff like that. And I would hire my friends, like you guys, close friends, stuff like that for like maintenance guys, like $150,000 a year to go fucking change a washer out every once in a while.
But don't do it. Don't do it where there's winter all year.
But you know what I mean, right? Like it would like we would all make money, but like there wouldn't be that much work. But all the money off the interest and the income from the houses, we would never have to work.
I was going to say someone's still putting the money out though.
The investment.
So I have a theory.
That.
on my end. Is I would create a nonprofit organization.
And that I was going to get
so
to that, yeah.
You would create a nonprofit, and then you would hire your friends to take care of the nonprofit organization, which whatever that may be, whether it's for kids, whether it's for veterans, whether it's for old folks, because they still need to be taken care of too.
Old folks, and lost pets.
Well, I'll give you a perfect example. If I did this and Motorola was still for sale, that's what I would buy. I would buy Motorola and go, okay, we're going to make this into an old folks home. Yeah. We're going to make this into a learning center. We're going to do nonprofit. We're going to do all that right there. And then guess what? I'm going to hire John to go out and cut the grass for me. Yep. I'm going to hire Austin to go out and change water heaters and dishwashers and whatever. I'm going to hire nurses and doctors to come in and take care of these folks that are there. Guess what? That takes care of itself.
Yeah.
Once you start that process, it takes care of itself. Now I can go, oh, well, John owns $80,000 on his house. Well, that's paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're done.
And now Austin owns, $127,000 on his house. Well, that's paid off. Yep. You know what? Now you still have your own place. You still have your own place. And if we want to get together, we'll get together.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm not forcing you to.
Right.
If all of a sudden you decide, hey, I want to have the kids and we're going to go out, we're going to do a barbecue tonight for just the family and I. Well, nobody else in that complex is feeling guilty for not being there or not being invited. Well, and that's kind of why, so that's the way I look at things. And now there's a difference, right? Like you guys are quite a bit younger than me.
Yeah,
you guys are 10 years younger than me. Yeah. So I'm looking at it at my way and saying this is what I would do.
And that's why, like the way that I'd set it up is like everyone would get their own like plot of acreage. Mm-hmm. Say it's whatever. It's all hypothetical.
It's all super.
Say it's 50
I don't think any of us are winning the lottery tomorrow.
No, but
I mean,
say
honestly,
it's 50 acres.
I do think we should start playing.
You got.
I don't know. But I think we should
one
start
of us
playing.
should win.
Yeah.
When it gets to 500 million, that's when I start playing.
Yeah. But
400. I think I can make. I think I can make 400 million work.
Even if you won $100 million fucking dollars, dude, that's a lot of fucking
money.
That's
pretty good.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's
like
enough.
It's not enough, but it's enough to buy some.
It's enough for you.
Everybody literally said here, it's not enough. Like really, $150 million. That is a
listen. Like you and me,
ton of money.
That shows a lot about the kind of people that we are, though. 100 million isn't enough because we can't take care of all of our people with that.
Yeah,
I mean, like that's kind of why. The way that I'd set it up, I would want, obviously, everyone would have their own area. It wouldn't be like house, common area. Hey, let's have dinner every fucking night. It's like once a week if we decide to get together. Hey, we have somewhere to do that. Let's get together and fucking do something.
Yeah, but you can do that anyway.
True, but I mean, if you just start handing out fucking money
like
left and right, like you start hemorrhaging.
I hate to tell you, if you did that where I live, where I'm from, I'm pretty content right here, man. I love where I'm at. And that would be my biggest. Like,
that's true.
I would hate to say like, John, I know you're offering me all this, and I really appreciate it, but to turn that down, I would have to, because man, I love where I'm at.
See, and I'm kind of in the middle of both of you. Like I would have that big piece of property for myself, but like he said, your house would be paid off. Your house would be paid off. But like in my little complex there would be like a 20,000 square foot fucking pole barn, dude.
Oh yeah.
K-Dub would have his own podcast office. We would have shooting ranges. Galen would be a fucking mechanic. I'm a mechanic. But like I would have my own personal mechanic. You know what I mean? Just so like we had our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone would be taken care of, but in their own ways.
In their own ways.
You know
that's the way
I
I look at it is that, the people that I care a lot about, their bills, if they're in debt, they're no longer in debt.
Right.
Now, what you do after that, that's up
on
to
you.
you.
That's on you.
Yeah. But, some people are going to have $100,000 in debt. Other people are going to have $300,000 in debt. I'm going to pay that off, and I'm going to try to be fair.
Right.
So if you owe 300 and you owe 100, well, I'm probably going to give you a little extra. I'm probably not going to give you a whole lot extra,
Right.
but you're debt free.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're debt free at 28 years old.
Right.
Right.
Holy shit.
Right.
You own your house, you own your
Yeah,
property.
what do you do with it at that point? Right. Right.
Dude, like it would be
awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, it would
I'm
be
definitely
so
never
flipping awesome.
I'm never stopping working though. Like the way that I look at it and the way that like even I guess.
Yeah, but what's your
if it came
definition
down
of work though? So like, are you going to keep going to your 9 to 5 job every day or 5 to 3 job every day? You're going to keep doing that,
No.
or are you going to find something else to work on?
No, I so like for
Like if you won the lottery yourself, right?
I'd do the same thing I want to do for retirement. I'd find a mechanical company somewhere, wherever we end up settling down. I'd find a mechanical company somewhere.
You wouldn't start your own?
No. I would find a mechanical company somewhere and just literally just be a driver for them. Just be a shop hand. It's easy. It's simple.
I get it, but
and I know all the ins and outs of all of it. Like
But-
that's my retirement plan.
the way I looked at it, though was with you and your wanting to build rat rods and all that stuff. I figured, man, you'd build a shop, and then that would be your job.
See that
Is building rat rods and selling it.
It'd be
you
like
know?
the after work thing. Turn out a couple of them a year. But I don't think I could ever get away from like the camaraderie of like a crew and a team.
Yeah.
That's why like if you're a truck driver for a shop, you get to bullshit with all the guys, not just like your crew or your superintendents and PMs. Like you get to bullshit with everybody. And you get to show up and deliver stuff and be like,
I don't know.
Here's your
Cheers
shit.
now.
Take
Good
it off
luck.
the truck and then drive back to the shop and the apprentices load the truck again. And
And
you're like,
you're still-
here's the address,
Yeah,
just go.
exactly.
And you're making $20-25 an hour dude, that's it.
See, I would like to say I would
And it
continue
still
to
gets
work.
you out of the house. The problem is when you stop working, as soon as you're like out of work, like you get lazy.
Yeah, but I would.
No.
We would.
No. You can get lazy.
Correct.
Can is the key word.
And
there.
you're gonna have
True.
so much fucking money
in free time.
and free time, dude. Sure. Say you buy a business, you're gonna work there. You're gonna build it up. You're gonna build it up because you have the income, you have the dollar to fucking back it. You're gonna get to the point where like, well, this thing's doing successful.
You just said sexual there.
Yeah, we know what's on your mind.
It's been a while.
You want that skunk out front or what?
when you edit this, I want the "it's been a while" but stayed to play right
been a
there.
while.
It's been a while.
So far, nothing is getting deleted. Just so we're clear, nothing is.
We're spot on.
Anyways, I feel like you and me are very similar. I feel like we would do a lot of traveling, a lot of hunting,
Oh yeah.
lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
building cars, lots of you know me,
And that's
you
how
know
it's-
me.
I-
I take shit that's not supposed to go fast. And I make it go fucking fast.
Oh,
I got,
no,
I
I'm
got
the
a
opposite.
1-ton pickup
I
out
take
there
shit-
that's got fucking 650 fucking horsepower.
I'm
take shit like-
gonna buy you a forklift.
I take shit that the problem I
Ever
have.
seen a 460 big black butt in a forklift before?
No, but I kind of want to.
The problem that I have is I take shit that runs and make it not that anymore.
Yeah, but here's that's my whole point on this. You say like, oh, I'm just gonna be a driver. When you get that kind of money, dude, you don't need it. You don't need that kind of money.
Right,
and I know
but-
you want the camaraderie, but all of a sudden you can say, hey, you know what, Austin, come over to the shop. We're messing around with a forklift that we want to do 40 mile an hour. We're messing
Well,
around
that's
with
true.
a rat
So,
rod. You know,
And you're gonna have so much money that like the gearing for that forklift, you could have a lathe there that we're cutting the gears ourselves. Like this is gonna
Oh, we
take
would
a
have
minute.
a lathe
You
because
know,
we could make a lot of shit on a lathe.
cut that.
nope.
But like, so being in like that, like being 28 and in the position
yes,
that I'm in now,
and that's where I'm
different.
at too. It's very different.
So like, if I was in my retirement, if I was 50 plus, like nearing
Yeah,
retirement,
right,
won the lottery,
right, but
things would be completely different.
yeah, but even if they are now, even if you had $400 million to your name,
that'd be a fucking sight, wouldn't it?
you don't need to work. Your kids are set up at that point.
Correct.
You know,
If you,
I think the thing is I want to,
if you
though,
do it the
because
correct way, though, because
I see
we
it-
have seen this Mega Million fucking
100% agree.
Now they're fucking homeless. Like how the fuck?
thing is-
So
I
hold
see
on.
so much-
Let me give a piece of advice for not only you guys here, but for everybody listening. You ever win the lottery? I don't care if it's $50,000, $50 million, $500 million.
Financial advisor.
Your 3 phone calls are your financial advisor, your lawyer, and your tax accountant. Those are your first 3 phone calls. Nobody else knows. Those are your first 3 phone calls.
Not the wife, because she'll be calling the courthouse on how to fucking file divorce paperwork.
Immediately.
Again, your first 3 phone calls are them, and they are together at the same time. I don't care what it costs you. You just won $500 million. Just won $50 million.
matter.
Just won $5 million. Doesn't matter. You call them, you get them together, and you go, here's the deal. I just won X amount of dollars. What the do I need to do?
Yeah. Because in reality, I mean,
Because for
coming
everybody
up on
out there,
something like
if
that,
you win that kind of money, I don't care if it's $500,000. If it's $500,000, do it. Call them, get them together, make a plan. Because when all 3 of them are sitting there, and you, we all have different priorities, right? You've got 3 kids. You've got 1 kid. Can I say one on the way?
When's this coming out?
Monday.
not this coming Monday. the
Cut
following
this
Monday
out.
night.
Okay.
But
so
while we're cutting shit
okay.
out, though, I have to piss and make
Banana
a drink.
bread.
Hold on, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Banana bread. You can piss after this.
I'm about to piss my fucking pants.
What I'm getting at is that I don't care what kind of money you win or inherit. Call those 3.
Yep.
Get them on board immediately, because all 3 of them can talk to each other right in the same group, in the same room. And you can say, if your financial advisor says, well, you need to do this, this, and this, your tax guy might go, whoa, you can't
Let's
do
not
that.
do that because of that.
It's going to cost you this, this, and this.
And your
then
lawyer's
your
gonna
lawyer
say,
might go,
I'll find the right way to draft this up and we can do it.
100%. So if you do that, get all 3 of them in the same room at the same time. And like I said, it's probably going to cost you $250 an hour.
Who gives a
per
fuck at that
person?
point?
At that
but
point-
at that point, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You want to make sure it's done
I
right.
mean, that's like the penny. They don't fucking make it anymore. $250 an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, peons? Like shit.
Do we need to take another break?
Yeah, I gotta
All right, let's
piss.
take another break. And we're back.
All right.
Welcome back.
Here we go for the third period.
Thanks for
Sorry about
hanging
that.
out with us.
Sorry about that. We almost had an accident.
Well,
Awesome.
I'm glad you didn't.
Well, we know next time Austin needs to bring a diaper.
I need to put a
kidding.
urinal in the
The
corner.
first, just put a funnel on the side of the wall. All of a sudden,
Yeah, I'm
someone gets
kidding,
up during
I'm
the
kidding.
podcast.
We're still looking at the camera. We're just like over here.
Hey, let's be blunt. As dudes, do you wish you had a urinal in your bathroom?
Yeah.
I know that would save me a ton of cleaning.
As like an actual man, I'm like, that'd be fucking sick.
That'd be
But, like,
sweet.
No, urinal would be fucking
If I'm spending money, like if I'm not the millionaire, like we were just talking about on the
Yeah.
like, if I'm not putting a fucking urinal, dude.
They're not that
I
expensive.
flip a
They're
fucking
really not.
toilet. Yeah, but the plumbing.
You already got plumbing there. You got water and a drain right there.
Literally.
You
guess.
tap off the
I
water
guess,
lines and you
I mean, you
tap
can
into
literally
the
put
drain.
it right next to you. Right
It would
next
cost
to
you-
the-
it would cost you
right
probably
next to the toilet.
$1,000 to put a
Yeah,
urinal.
I was gonna say $1,000.
So that
you can have a
barn
urinal.
dominium that me and Riley are building, you're saying right next to the golf sim,
Absolutely.
urinal.
You know what's even cheaper?
Do it.
You know what's even cheaper? You get like a
No.
4 to 2
That's-
plumbing reducer
That's not
and a
legit, though.
45. Does that work?
I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm
Is it
just
cheap?
not saying it's
If
not
I'm doing
legit.
it, dude, it's a urinal. It's a fucking urinal.
You know what I
Urinals
like?
are like $700, $600-700. You can buy a urinal, just add water, put the plumbing right to the.
See, I'm a misin motherfucker. Like, if I didn't win the lottery, $600 or $700 in a bathroom remodel, I mean, that's
That's cheap in a
fucking
bathroom
chump
model.
change in a
I
bathroom.
know,
In a
I know.
bathroom model.
If it's gonna cost you 10 grand, what's a fucking $600?
fuck, dude. I'm up to like 5,500 right now. I ripped mine down to the studs.
That's
You
what I'm
did.
saying.
Oh my god, I showed you pictures.
You
of that.
have.
Oh my.
That's what I'm saying. When you're putting 10 grand into a bathroom, what's an extra $600 for a
Well,
urinal?
you know, I tore this bathroom apart, and they had laminate, plywood, thin set, tile, laminate.
Laminate over tile? I was gonna say, I mean, you were on a decent track to begin with because instead of ripping the laminate out, you just sheet over it, thin set it, and tile it. But then when you add the laminate on top of that, that's a whole
I gotta be
different-
blunt.
It's like
I'm
it's
super
a bathroom
fucking
lasagna.
impressed. Really, I am super impressed they can get all that to level out, match out, and be perfect for your tile that was there.
I'll be honest, dude. Ripping it out, I thought it was gonna be fun.
It's not. Nothing about.
I was
ripping
on
out
the
is
verge
fun.
of just sending my head through a wall.
Like, he was one green monster away from becoming a Matt.
A Kyle.
Or a Kyle. Yeah, a
Hi,
Kyle.
I'm
there you
Kyle.
go.
Nice to meet you.
Right through the wall.
Well, it's awesome now. So, like, I showed you pictures. I don't know if I showed you pictures. So, like,
you
you
don't
remember
fucking show me anything.
my master bathroom? It was a single person stand up shower. It was about the size of a fucking RV shower. I mean, ridiculous, stupid. Why the fuck?
That's spray soap on the walls and spin around.
right.
It'll watch you real good.
No,
You know,
literally,
yeah,
it
you
was
save money on loofahs.
It was at the verge of, like, if you were washing your body, you'd have to shut the fucking water off. Like, stupid, right? Well, I tear the shower apart.
Just use more soap.
There is another one-person shower,
Behind it?
empty void.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
Yeah, no, that's
what
stupid.
the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's stupid.
So I frame up a new wall and everything else, and I do the Schluter board and everything else. Oh, I got a 2.5 person shower. It's like 70 by fucking 38. It's
Did you put a
big
basin in, or
shower.
did you just pour
Put
it?
a base. I
Put a basin in?
Yeah, because Schluter now, I mean, they're amazing. I mean, anything you could think of. If you want a left-hand shower drain, middle, or right, everything drains to that. You cut it to size.
Oh, no shit.
It is.
So it's pretty simple.
Oh my god. Like,
That's what I want to do, because I got one of those cast iron bathtubs upstairs in mine.
Right.
And if I rip that out, put a shower pan in.
Be careful. Do you got the claws on the bottom?
No, it's not a claw foot. It's just a
Plus,
cast
if it's a
iron.
claw foot, they're pretty penny.
Oh, trust me with my antiques. If it was a claw foot,
Oh, that's
that
true. I
bathroom wouldn't
forgot
be
you were
getting shit
huge
done.
in the antiques.
Dude.
Yeah.
Do you got a shower in the downstairs though?
I have a tub that matches the tub that's upstairs, and there's plumbing that is acceptable to take a shower, but I have not cut in and piped in a
So
shower yet.
talking to my real estate agent, very knowledgeable woman. You know, I mean, she's family friends of my wife's side for a long time. You always want at least one tub and one walk-in. That the only reason why I ask is if
these
you
are
were
both
going to make
tubs.
the upstairs walk-in, like
Oh, the tub
you know
would
what I
stay
mean?
downstairs.
Right.
The tub
That-
would stay
yeah,
downstairs for
right.
sure. The upstairs, like I said,
You
I
wouldn't
was
want that
gonna pour-
opposite? Just, okay, here's the old guy in the group talking. You wouldn't want your walk-in shower downstairs?
I don't want to go downstairs to shower.
Yeah.
My bedroom's upstairs.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but you're gonna have a shower upstairs too,
See,
or
I'm
a
a-
bath upstairs too, right?
Yeah.
So the theory is
He's not going to have a bath upstairs. It's going to be a walk-in.
oh,
You see what I'm saying?
I got it.
Yeah. So the
Sorry,
bath,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Kyle
the
being
bath
dumb.
is already downstairs. So the only thing I would do is cut the wall open and add a shower head in downstairs, because
Got
the
it.
bath is already there.
Right.
Yep.
The upstairs is what I want. I want to rip that one out, because the problem is, I mean, our water, and you know as well as I do, the water out here is so fucking hard.
It's terrible.
It's rusty.
Capron's
It's hard.
just-
It's
It's
like
rusty.
it's
hell.
calcified. Like, the water out here is bad. And the problem in my house is I have galvanized water lines still. So no matter how often, like, we can clean the toilets once a week, and but if we clean them on Monday, by Friday they're orange again. Like,
Right.
it's
Mine are
bad.
the same way.
So our shower, from being used for 80 fucking years, the tub basin that's in
Just
there.
80?
Yeah, well, I mean, the house was built 100.
Rookie numbers. Got to bump them up.
What is it? 2026. So 127 years ago is when the house was built. But you figure they probably put that tub in the the 20s or 30s.
Yeah, that'd be my
And,
guess.
from being used
Because
for
they were
that
probably
long
still using the bucket.
with the hard water. No, they're honest to God. There was never a bathroom upstairs. It was just 4 bedrooms.
Was it?
And then they cut the 1 bedroom in half and put a bathroom in where that was. So the only bathroom that was in that house was downstairs. So, well, I guess it wasn't. It was probably in the 70s when they put the addition on the house. Either way, after, 50 years of the hard, rusty, limey water
Sheety water.
running on that enamel coating, the problem is strip the enamel coating off the tub. So the tub picks up rust immediately because it's an iron basin.
You got a softener at your house?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Does it matter?
No, not at all.
It does not
It
matter.
makes the soap froth a little bit
It
more.
sure
Yeah.
does.
But
It makes
everything
that
still
real nice.
turns-
Looking.
yeah.
I'm nice and soapy.
Everything still turns orange.
Yeah.
No matter what.
In Capron, it's the same way.
You know, the
I
funny
mean,
thing
it's-
is I've taken a bunch of salt classes through my job, and they say we have the best underwater system in Illinois,
Chemung.
southern Wisconsin. Right here. No, northern Illinois.
Oh, okay.
It's the best underwater basin that is around.
Which I believe it. I
and they
think
said it's phenomenal, but I'm like,
my well is too shallow. I think you got to get a little bit deeper.
A little side point here. I just want to point out. So drilling.
Well, you would know because
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you drill, say we're in Lake Bluff, drilling on the fucking beach of Lake Bluff for a sump pit. I was probably 35 feet in the earth on our last layer of drilling. I was on the north wall drilling. I was hitting water. Go all the way around, not hitting anything. Go on the south wall. Complete opposite fucking directions. Drilling, hitting water, pump that full of grout. That hole over there, grout coming out of it.
Yep.
Really? It all connects.
It all connects. Yeah. It all connects. The basin underneath the ground all is there.
We were in Ryan Field. And I mean, you're talking a stadium. I mean, I am 200-300 yards away from another hole. I could be grouting this one and I see grout coming out 300 yards that way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wild. Water erosion, underground, they all connect. Somehow, some way, you're going to find them.
Yep. I don't disagree with that at all.
I think
it's
most of it
So
comes
cool.
to between the calcium.
It is cool.
It is
so cool.
fucking cool, dude.
Lime and everything else. I think a lot of, look at the strip mines around here. Any of the strip mines are all, lime pits, gravel pits, everything else. And I think that's where you get it from. And then majority of the points and wells that are put in feeds to galvanized. So why are the houses the way they are? It's because you're feeding off galvanized lines. So we won't drink at our house. We won't drink tap water. If we boil it, if we use it for cooking, that's one thing.
Eat
Really?
chicken.
Even off a well?
Get those immune systems built up.
With as bad as that water is, no way. No way.
Mine's all filtered.
Is it?
Yeah, we don't have
everything
that.
I
We
drink
don't have
is
RO
filtered.
or anything.
See,
Everything that is not filtered, we take showers
Right.
and whatever. I don't care about all that.
yeah, see, my biological father and his mother lived on a farm off of Hughes Road in Batavia. It was one of the oldest
There's
farms.
a Hughes Road in Batavia. Mm-hmm. I know there's another Hughes Road, but it's not in Batavia.
We drank out of the well all the time. Same thing though.
That's how it was
Bad
at my parents'
tubs,
house.
Yellower and shit.
Well,
You know
my-
what I mean?
yeah, my parents' house
It
didn't have
smelled
that
like
problem.
eggs, but it tasted phenomenal.
Drink out of the hose, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
My parents' house never had the issue with the rust and lime and everything else, but same thing. Out of the hose, out of the tap, whatever. Tap water, oh my God. Drinking water from my parents' house was like a crystal fucking
Same with
geyser.
mine. Same with
Crystal
mine
geyser,
too.
dude.
Yep.
Yeah, we're bragging about this.
But
20
I
years
wonder
from
if
now,
that's-
we're all gonna have cancer.
I wonder if
We're
that's
all
something
done.
too, though, because I don't know. Are you talking about your parents' place now?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
well, even before that, even on the main farm there, you'd go out and
I was going to say where they're
pitch
at
shit
now.
You'd pitch shit with all the pigs in there, and you go right out where the well was right there, turn the faucet on, and drink right out of the hose. And you're like, oh,
And that's the thing, though,
so
is
good.
I wonder if there's-
phenomenal. For some reason, out of a hose, it was entirely better.
I wonder if there's
So
something
better.
to it because your parents' place and my parents' place is about the same distance from the Piscasaw. So if
I think we're a little farther.
I wonder if there's something from that
I think we're a little farther.
on
But-
Maxon.
Yeah. If you drew a line from my parents' place to the Piscasaw, and then you drew a line from your parents to the Piscasaw.
Yeah, I suppose
you guys
they're
would probably be
closer,
about half
like
the
I
way.
said, compared to where we're at, from anything that
Oh no, it's no different
runs
than here.
naturally
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
no different than here. I mean, like I said, I'm only 88 feet, and
I wouldn't be surprised.
if they were
It
down
all
the roads
connects, dude. I'm telling you.
400.
it does.
It all
100% all
feet
connects.
deeper.
It's you'd be. I wish there was a way to you know how we X-ray our bodies. If there was a way to just X-ray,
you can.
X-ray everything.
LiDAR.
Yeah.
You can't.
No, but
They just don't put the money and time into it.
no, I can come up with some maps for you.
you think so?
Absolutely.
Underwater
Absolutely,
maps.
I can come up with some maps
Yeah.
that tells you where the water runs, where the basin is, that goes from here to Joliet. And then from Lake Michigan and how they're bringing water in from Lake Michigan to Joliet because the water basin's going down. So they got to bring water in from Lake Michigan to be able to handle all that.
I would fucking love to see that.
That'd be kind of cool.
I love that.
I'm going to take pictures next time I'm at that meeting.
Please.
Because
Yeah,
it's
that'd be kinda cool.
absolutely true.
Please, that is amazing. I love that shit, dude. It's like drilling. Like I said, man, you could be 300 yards away from a different hole, and they're
The shit's
connected.
popping out the other
Yes,
end,
dude. You know what I mean? I just wish I had an underground. What I'm saying is I'm not trying to make myself look like a fucking idiot, but I just wish I had an underground map of how these fucking two things connect.
Well, it doesn't make you look like an idiot.
I'm
It's just-
shooting this thing at 25 degrees at 120 feet, and this is at 20 degrees at 80 feet. There's quite a difference there.
That's Chinese, but
Not for me.
You know what I mean?
get it.
They connect. how the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and it's opposite directions.
Complete opposite.
I mean, it's so cool. I want to go back to drilling. I hope my boss doesn't listen to this.
That's why I like antiques, dude.
He's gonna call me tomorrow
There's so
and be
much
like,
history.
really?
Like you walk into an antique shop and shit, especially around here.
If you know what you're looking for. If you don't know what you're looking for, like a guy like me, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Well,
I walk into an
that's-
antique shop and I'm like, cool, it's a bowl.
That's
Cool, it's a statue. Cool,
Well, the thing
it's
that,
this
the
or
shit
that.
I like though
you
is
know?
like the old kind of like farming shit, like
Yes.
trolley pulleys and everything else.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you walk into an antique shop around here and you're like, that came from around here. It was stamped from the 1800s. It was stamped Chicago, Illinois.
Right.
I'll
so,
have
I
to
mean-
show you something when we get off of this.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
Remind
anything
me.
Antique. I just bought a fucking Singer sewing machine from Rockford. That's a 19.
Why the fuck would you buy a sewing machine?
Just gonna say, take it up
1908.
sewing, son, because I could
19
use a nice scarf or a hat.
It was Beck's Christmas present because she wanted one.
Okay, well that makes sense.
So
well then,
it's
congratulations,
a 19
Beck.
it's
Good
a-
for you.
It's a 1908 Singer sewing machine.
Wow.
Paid $100 for it.
Does it work?
When I got it, the guy's like, it has a new belt, but I can't get it to run. Like it's kind of sticky and whatnot because it has the treadle under it. So like that's what you use your
I
foot.
have no clue what you're
So
talking
It's
there's
an
a-
old school one where you
There's
like,
a
use
big
your foot.
yeah.
and
There's
just,
a big pulley on a foot pedal, and the foot pedal's the size of the desk that this thing folds down
and you
into.
push it and it spins and then
And
it
there's
moves everything.
There's
right?
a leather belt
yeah,
that runs the
okay.
sewing machine.
I get it
itself.
now.
I'm
So the
surprised
guy-
you couldn't get that working though. I mean, that's pretty mechanical.
The guy said
think
he's
you
like
could.
it has a new belt. He's like I put the belt on it. I can't get it to run. Like it was an old guy. I mean he was old. And he's like can't get it to
Like
run. He's
37,
no,
38-year-old or
no, past retirement.
That's fucking
70s.
ancient, dude.
that is
70s.
freaking old.
Yeah, no, he
Compared
was,
to a 5-year-old, I'm an old man. Let me
he
tell
was,
you.
he was 70s. And I picked it up. Like I said, I got a good fucking price on it. And I picked it up and took it home. Gave it to her for Christmas. She was excited as shit about it. And I started looking into it and I started pulling covers off and whatnot. And what it looks like is someone used like a WD-40 or like a 3-in-1 oil to try and get it running. Well, what happens with 3-in-1 oil is over time of not being used, if it doesn't stay in rotation, it gets tacky and turns into like a grease. So the machines won't run. Right away, I'm like, I don't want to pull this thing apart, degrease the whole
Brake
thing,
cleaner.
try and put it all back together. I
Yeah.
thought about it.
That's what I would have done.
I
But
would have ate those belts up though. With all the good fiber.
I didn't want to ruin.
Rubber?
I didn't want to ruin the paint and patina on it.
Oh.
So
You could use a non-chloroform. fucking-
Yeah, you
I-
can use greaser.
I
Yeah.
went to this. It's simple. It's simple. I went to the store and picked up an like 100% absolute zero weight sewing machine oil. It comes out like water, but it's an oil. And I put a couple drops in each oil port, and I sat there by hand, turned it over, and you could feel it start to free up. And I'm like, fuck, that thing's working pretty good.
No kidding.
Put a couple more drops in each port, hook the belt up because the belt gets held together with like a staple. So you pull the belt tight, mark it where you got to cut the belt, and then like a staple goes through the
Yeah.
leather belt, and
Right.
then you crimp it and it holds it together.
Yeah, it's like a Baylor belt, a round
Yeah.
Baylor belt or anything like that.
So I started spinning it by hand, and I could see the treadle, the foot pedal start moving. I'm like, that's pretty sweet. So I spun it by hand again and started using my foot with it.
good for you.
Nice.
Good for you.
Within probably an hour of pissing around with it, it went from a $50 sewing machine to like $800 or $900.
Yeah, don't sell that. I got some holes and some crotches, some jeans.
Take them over to my wife.
How did I know that was
Take 'em
coming?
to my wife.
How did I know that was coming?
She'll fix them. She knows how to run that fucking thing now. So
I know how to sew
she'll fix
too,
'em.
but fuck at this point, dude, I ain't patching my fucking.
Well,
jeans. I'm just throwing them off.
that's a military thing. You got to be able to sew your own uniforms back together when you tear them.
Yeah.
I use an iron-on patch. Yeah, Iron Man. Little
We gotta
na-
get Galen in here with us.
little
today.
Navy boy.
Gentlemen, we got to call this because this is going to take me a while to edit because we've been talking now for, I don't even know.
A while.
It says an hour 45, but
We're about an hour and a half.
I ain't done.
you ain't done. What do you want to talk
I
about?
don't know. I'm having a good time.
It's always fun coming
yeah,
here.
it really is.
Yeah, it's always fun to sit down and hang out and get this all on camera.
You know
And
what's the best is we only had to use one banana bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
As of right now,
As
one
of right
banana
now,
bread.
we only had to use one banana bread.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming, both of you. Welcome for the first time. Thanks for coming back.
Anytime.
Anytime. You boys are
Anytime.
welcome back here. And
See you guys Friday.
We should do a part 2 here because I have a lot more to go on my chest.
I don't give a shit. We'll do a part 2.
Cool.
See what next week or the week after brings, and we'll do a part 2.
Right on.
I don't care.
See you guys Friday.
I'm all in.
Schmack
golf.
Schmack some, that's what I'm saying. Schmack some golf
Smack
balls.
some golf balls.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it this week though. 'Cause we got
That's okay.
We got Oakland's birthday.
That's
on
poo-poo.
Saturday. I
That's
got all
fine.
set up
Noah's
and
back.
shit.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah,
know.
John, you can fill in for me. Noah will be back.
Perfect.
Big back.
it'll work.
That's fine.
Banana bread.
Gentlemen,
See you guys.
until next time, thanks everybody. See you later.